Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today we're going to talk about how to play Warhammer 40K while saving your money. Shall we get started? Now, as you can tell by the title, I am referring to us playing Warhammer 40K on Tabletop Simulator. If you have a computer and Steam, it is $20 for Tabletop Simulator. It gives you access to numerous things to play. As far like you can play simple solo games as well as multiplayer games. So you can play Uno, you can play Cards Against Humanity, you can play Betrayal at Haunted House, Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. We even were able to play Batman the Animated Series, the board game, which is a game that I got from Kickstarter originally, physically. You can play it on here. You're also able to play Dungeons and Dragons. You are also able to play Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40K. So I am going to show you how to do all of that. But first we're going to need to bring up Steam, so let me bring that up for you. Okay, so here we have my Steam open, and we have, as you can see, I am running Tabletop Simulator right now. So we'll go to the store page real quick so I can show you. So you have got dominoes, you got chess, you got poker, you got so many different games you can play on here. See, there's Dungeons and Dragons, and some of the monsters are actually animated. You got puzzles, tablets, you got little different golf courses. So much you can do with this thing. Again, it's $20 right there. It was on sale during the winter sale, so constantly check it out if you have Steam, because Steam is free to create an account. But yeah, check it out. It's on sale almost all the time. Anytime that there's a sale going on, it is on sale. Yeah, winter sale half off. So it was $10 during the winter sale. So keep an eye out, especially for when the spring sale comes up. I'm pretty sure it'll be on sale again before then. But you also see that there is a 4-pack for $59.99. So you're able to buy it for yourself and then gift it to 3 other people so you can play different games. But what you can do here is once you are on your library and you have Tabletop Simulator selected, go to Workshop and you are able to search up different things. So let's look up Betrayal and see what pops up for that. Perfect. Betrayal at House on the Hill complete. You also have Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. Then you have Betrayal at House on the Hill complete edition. So you've got these created by many different people. There's even Scooby-Doo Betrayal at Mystery Mansion that you can play. You can see there's even in different languages. There's the different custom minis. But we're talking about Warhammer today. So let's go ahead. Warhammer 40K Tyranids. So I just typed up Tyranids and it brings up the Tyranid attack board game. You've got some armies already put together. You've got tables that you can pick from. And once you find something you like, you just hit the green plus that's right there. So you see these are a check mark because I already done it, but you'll hit the green plus. And then once it's turned to that, it means it's already in your library ready to play. So this is the Tyranid Defense, so we need to remember that. They do finally have all the 10th edition Tyranid models on here. It took me forever to find them because it was listed as something different than what I was searching. But I eventually did find it, and I'll show you what it looks like once we launch the game. So let's go ahead and actually put my headphones on because there is some audio going on. Okay, I thought I had chicken crumb, but no, it was lint. All right, but so move this out the way so you can see Tabletop Simulator. So once you launch Tabletop Simulator, you'll come to here. You can join or create. Going to create if you're going to be doing your own. You can join if someone's invited you, but if someone invites you, you'll just be able to accept it through the invite they send you. But you're able to join and you're able to search up. You can search up server names, games, all that stuff. But create, and if you want to play with other people, you'll hit multiplayer. But we're going to do single player. Mystic Naz and I have played some Warhammer 40K before. We did a small little narrative. All right, so go to the work. So we did that thing, turn to defense. Once you hit single player, it brings up this. You'll hit classic for the different games. You got Pachisi, poker, chess, backgammon, and cards. You got DLC here that you can purchase. Workshop is where anything that you've hit those check marks on to turn to a, or that you hit the plus sign in the workshop to add to your game, they're going to show up here. So here we go. The Tyranids 10E all models and post code data sheets post codex. This is how I was able to find them. I just typed in Tyranids 10E, I think is what I did, and I was able to eventually find it. So this has all of the models on it. And it is beautiful. They are beautifully done. I can show you those once we launch it. But this is the Tyranid defense that we click. So we're going to click on it, load, and depending on the size of everything, it'll take time. Oh no. Tabletop Simulator is giving me an issue. Hold on. There we go. Good, you didn't have to wait too long. To see how it's loading up. There's 318 things here. Okay, so look at this. Wow. So you could actually potentially do a 4-player game here, because you've got your sections here for your HQ, Warlord, your troops, objective deck, active objective, you discard, elite, heavy, fast, fortification, reserve. I have not played 10th edition yet, so, but this is where you'll be looking. You can spawn in your dice. So we'll do this. Spawn in 2. There we go. And now let's see here. Click on roll. Yeah, you have to select them. So click and drag to select them, and you can. So there's a few ways you can roll them. You can click roll. Keep clicking and it'll juggle them. And then once you highlight, if you still have them selected, you just hover over and it'll tell you the individual numbers and the total. You can also hover over them and hit R. And keep tapping R and it'll juggle them. Then you can also left click and drag them around and let go when you're dragging, and you're able to get another roll. So that is really cool. We're going to clear this. So look at this. You've got defenses all here. So it's looking like they would be defending from this side, and the Tyranids would be rushing in, rush in, fall back. See the little poster here? That's so cool that people can do this. I would love to know how to do this or learn how to. So there is a core rule book for 40K. Oh, there's a terrain bag. So you click and drag from there, and you're able to get stuff. Alien flora. That's cool. So we'll go ahead and put it back in there. Click and drag. We've got objectives here. Quick tables 9E version. Okay. Oh, there's battle mats too. Strike force and courage. That's pretty cool. Apocalypse. Yo. That's cool. But yeah, so you see you've got terrain here. You highlight over them, it'll tell you what some of them are. Some battle maps are more interactive, and you're able to actually move things to change their pose, like their stage, because there's landing platforms you can lower and raise the sides. But yep, so because I already have an army selected, let me go ahead and show you what I can do here. So we're going to click on objects, saved objects. So we've got Chaos Space Marines. So let's go ahead and show you Tyranids. So let's go ahead and bring out the Norn Emissary, since that is a gorgeous, gorgeous model. Where's the Norn Emissary? They got the assimilator as well. So I'll bring up the assimilator and the emissary. So we'll go ahead and bring that out here. Have them face this way. So you left click to drop, and you can keep adding until you're done. Once you're done putting down what models you want, right click and it'll bring back up the objects thing. So then we'll put the Norn Emissary down. Right click and then wheel scroll to zoom in, and you highlight over them, and it tells you their name and it tells you who they're from. Some do not tell you where they're from. Some will show you their stats as far as movements and ballistic skills and their saves. Some will automatically have, let me see here. I think I might have one on, let's see here. Tyranid Wars, just click the Barb Gaunts and see if they have it. Nope, they don't have it on them automatically. Okay, so, but just, I can show you this. When you want to move numbers, you can click and drag them, move them like that. However, when you're playing, you want to make sure that you have the measure tool on, because there is a tool over here you can click on, line, and it tells you all that, your ruler, and you can change it from inches, 2D, auto, edge, no edge. You can change it from inch to centimeters, grid, inch. But what we're going to do is we're going to select, we'll go and click and drag, right click. I gotta close this out so you can see it. Go to highlight toggles, come over here, measure movement. Once that's done, you can click on them, and it shows you the movement for the whole unit. You can also do it where it just shows you the movement for one, or you can select a certain number of them, and it'll show you how many inches they've moved as those. Same that with toggles, measure movement. And then on top of that, you can also, once you have so let's go ahead and click off of him. Let's click on the Norn assimilator. Click and drag. You can rotate them. Q and E to rotate them. And then to move around your camera, WASD to move the camera itself. Right click and hold the mouse, hold the right mouse button, click and hold, and then you can just rotate, like just move your mouse and it'll rotate. Lower and raise, zoom in and out with the mouse wheel again. So you're able to get in close and personal. Look at these details. Let's click off there so he's not highlighted. Look at that. That is sick. And then you've got notes here that you can fill in. Got the dice here. But yeah, that's really cool. You have deployments, primary missions, mission rules, defender secondaries and gambits, attacker secondary and gambits. Then over here you have stratagem board. So you can look up the stratagems, core stratagems. You've got data sheets here. These are probably going to be for, so it's looking like pretty much every faction has their data sheets in there. So we'll go ahead and take out World Eaters again. Actually, let's see, right click and search, and you can actually see who's are in here. So you got Tyranids, you got Thousand Suns. Mystic Naz loves the Thousand Suns. There we go. Click and drag. And then click and drag data sheets out for the Zangors. And you actually can zoom in and you can see what they are. Let's see here. And then we'll take out one of the World Eater ones. Yeah. So I'm not I am not up to date with the 10th edition rules. And it's been a long time since I've played, sadly. But yeah, you're able to do all that with this map alone. And it also shows you which side is yours. So if I was over here, if I were to change color, I can choose from white to brown to red over there. So if you were going to be on the sides, you'd want to be white or red, green or blue. So we'll click blue. And now I'm over here. So yeah, you're able to, actually, let's go ahead and go do that. So we'll go to games, and in the workshop we got, you can click on workshop and it brings up your whole library. So we'll go ahead and click on this, load, and I will show you the Tyranids thing. So you see they all have their data cards in front of them. And this is the up-to-date Tyranid models, including for, that came out during 9th edition. And 10th edition. Because 10th edition is when the Tyranids got redone. So yeah, you can see Trigon, the Moloch. So some of these are definitely older models that someone's done already that they just brought over because it was done. But yeah, you've got the Psychophage, the Norn Emissary, and a Assimilator, the new Screamer Killer. Got the new Exocrine. We got the Neurotyrant, Old One Eye. Got the Winged Prime. We got the updated Biovore and Pyrovore. We have the updated Gene Stealers, the Neurogaunts, Termagants and Hormagaunts, the Barbgaunts, the Von Ryan's Leapers. We've got the Neurolictor, the new Lictor, the new Death Leaper. We've got the Parasite of Mortrex, the new Spores, the new Ripper Swarms. Yeah, so look at all that. And then what are these? We have Bases of 10th Edition. So it lets you see. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. It tells you. All right. But yeah. So that is how you do it. And then if you want to add them to your list, what is that? That's the cleaner block. Okay. So if you want to save them, now you could always just click and drag, and there is a certain number that you are able to of items you're able to highlight. As you can see, over half are yellow, the rest are not. That means they weren't all picked up. So what you could do is just do this and right click on one of them, save object, and then you can choose a folder. You can make a folder, or you can click one. So I would click Tyranids, and then I could leave it as Harpy, but since I have so many, I would say I would do 1-3 models. And then you would save it. So I'll go ahead and show you. Save. So now I'll go to Objects, Save Objects, Tyranids, and then we want to find the 1-3, which is probably going to be... Where'd they go? Oh, 13 models. It didn't acknowledge the dash. So put it as 13, but that's this. So we'll click on that, and as you can see, everything that's over here is right here. Click it, and it's all there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that because I like to have my stuff individually listed. But as you can see, I'll show you. During 9th edition, I got really big into playing on here and made some little lists. So we have a 2,000 point army that I put together. And these were from the models I found at the time. Close that out so you can see. And in fact, let's see here. Yep. So highlight over it. It shows you their stats and their weapons. Gene Stealer, Rending Claws, Scything Talons, Acid Maw. Yeah. And then we've got the Swarm Lord. Shows when they're damaged, what the stats would become. So that's what you can do with Tabletop Simulator for Warhammer 40K and Age of Sigmar. Age of Sigmar is on here as well. So actually, let's go ahead and bring up my... No, cancel. My Age of Sigmar. My Night Haunts. So here is a table with Night Haunts. Now, this is during the beginning of 2nd edition. So this doesn't have all the new stuff added to it that recently came out over the last few years. But yeah, as you can see, highlight over them, tells you their name, tells you the number. You've got their stats here. You've got the battalions. Yeah, you can rotate them. Once you click on them, you have it clicked, you can rotate with the mouse wheel as well. But yeah. I like the little pumpkin down there. Yeah, this is what you can do. But yeah, there's still stuff on this I have yet to learn myself. But yeah, command traits, relics, all that. That is what you can do Age of Sigmar. And then I'll show you some D&D stuff as well since we're here. And we're a big D&D channel. This is going to be like on page 6 probably. Oh, no. 5? Raven Guard, Death Guard. Here we go. Dungeons & Dragons Monster Collection. Now, this is definitely old. And you'll have something like this. You can, I don't do the import thing. Gotta let it run. You can see we've got 20 something that just did not load in properly. And yes, you have to individually click. So that's the downside about a lot of the things that aren't complete. So like how you see here, there's no picture for the succubus. But yeah, you've got little 2D tokens, 2D, 3D tokens, which is pretty cool. Click and drag, Wraith, Yeti, Cult Fanatic, and then page 5. Oh, I forgot I had Thousand Suns thing. We'll open up a dungeon for you to look at. Alright, so yeah, we're having some issues with loading some of the tables. Let's try this one. There we go. There we go. So we do have to deal with some lag, but that's okay. Load complete. So here we have an actual D&D table. So there's actual creatures in here that you can mess with. You got giants, plants, oozes. Oh. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be elements, but they got elements. So let's go ahead and bring up giants. You got 30. Oh, so some of the items will be messed up like that. So what we need to do is search. So the storm giant seems to be giving us an issue. Ha! Isengard troll. That's awesome. Let's do Cyclops. Oh, so some of these are all bad as well. I really do need to go through and clear out all these bad stuff. So this is a good example to show you what you can experience with some of these tables. You do have a character sheet here that you were able to actually like write on. Only downside is that it is so small. I don't know how to fiddle that. Page 2 shows you that. 3 is your spell slots. So what is state 4? Is it NPC? Nope. 1. Okay. Oh. Okay. But yeah, so it's giving me trouble, as you can see. But it's a good thing to show you that. Yeah, the towers do work. And it comes out, and it's a 7. Okay, let's see if we can find one that actually works. There we go. How many of these things are not going to be showing up? Yes, I'm drinking Dole strawberry lemonade from a 2-liter bottle. It's almost empty. Leave me alone. I'm thirsty. 40. My goodness. So it's looking like it's looking like the walls didn't load in. Oh, these are some of the minis that didn't load in as well. So yeah, walls. The walls didn't load in. But yeah, zombies didn't load in either. But here we go. We got some of these down here. So yeah, that's the downside, is that a lot of these things, the walls don't want to come in. So it's hit or miss with some of them. But this is just an example of what you can do with some. There is one I really like. Let me see if I can find it for you. Okay, yeah, the one I really wanted to show you I got rid of, but let's see if this loads up for you. Okay, good. This one's loading up. Now, how much of it will show? Custom model. Failed. Okay, whatever. Use high resolution. Nope, we're good. Alright, but yeah, good. It loaded in most of everything. I don't know what it didn't load in. But yeah, this is a cool looking little dungeon map for the game. So this is what you're capable of doing. Got little entrances here. They can go through the little maze. Pretty sure you're able to do something where you can black this out for everybody to where they can only see where they are. But yeah. Oh, and then you got the little door that you can open. Yeah, that's one cool thing. I like it. The door opens the wrong way. That's funny. Yep, the door opens the wrong way. That's funny. But yeah, this is missing stairs. Pretty sure that's But yeah, this is what you can do. We've got this little pool, skeletons, and some treasure there. But yeah, this is what you can do with Tabletop Simulator. So again, it's $20. I'm not sponsored by Tabletop Simulator or whoever makes it. I'm not sponsored by Wizards of the Coast or Games Workshop, so don't have to be like, oh, Mocha Bear swears is sponsored by such and such. No, I'm just doing it because this is the cheapest way to be able to play all of your favorite tabletop games. Because it's $20 for yourself regularly. And then you saw for the winter sale, it was half off. So $10. And so I'm pretty sure that the $60 version for the 4-pack is dropped down to $30. However, actually, that's probably the cheaper route. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, cheaper route. Just get you and 3 of your friends together and be like, hey, you want to chip in? Venmo me, or just get me a $10 Steam card, or just whatever, and do it that way. But yeah, Tabletop Simulator is a really fun way to play your games. Me and Mystic Naz were talking about trying to hop on here to play some Warhammer 40K sometime soon again, because that was really fun. And I spent several hours the other day just building a 10th edition list for Necrons and Tyranids. Don't tell them. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If you did, please give this video a like, hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then hit the bell icon, set notifications to all, get notified when I upload videos and do live streams. I do apologize, I did not do my live stream painting video last month. I just was too busy. I'm hoping to get one done this month, but I hope to see you all there for that. Please comment down below if you did or did not enjoy this episode, why or why not. And please lastly, share this video, bring awareness to my channel, and help me continue to grow. Gonna go ahead and end it there, so please as always take care of yourselves. And until next time, hobby on.